Hello and welcome to my new channel, CAFCFIFABEN. I'm going to be doing career mode on this channel for Charlton Athletic. So this is a first time on YouTube for me in a video situation. I've done lots of drum covers and things like that before, but this time I'll be attempting to do a career mode with Charlton. Something I've really wanted to do for a long time. There's been a few YouTubers that have done it, like Jamie Boxall, Adam vs FIFA, who I know have done it quite a few years ago. So I kind of look up to those guys and I thought, yeah, I kind of want to give it a try. So yeah, this is my first episode. Just going to really talk through what the aims are, just getting career mode started and setting it all up. Yeah, so let's get straight into it. So I'm going to use the latest downloaded squads, which I've just done. We're obviously going to go straight into manager career mode. So I'm going to go for this guy. So the name of my manager, his first name is going to be Clive. And a second name of Bowdry. So there he is then, Clive Bowdry, our new manager of Charlton Athletic. And obviously we're going to be with Charlton Athletic. I'm going to start off on professional. I haven't played FIFA in probably well over a year, so forgive me for using professional. If it gets too easy, I'll put it back up to world class, but we'll see how we go for now. 6 minute half, Sterling, Champions League enabled, transfer window yes, job offers yes, negotiations I'm going to leave that at loose. Financial takeover, I'm going to give myself £10 million, but only £10 million. Just something to play with, really. I know obviously we've got Thomas Sandgaard just come in, so it'll give us a little bit of an extra boost, really, but it's not too much that it's really making it an unfair playing field, so I'll stick with that. So with the stadium, I'm going with Ivy Lane, which I've renamed the Valley quite aptly. I think it's a more realistic stadium than Forest Park. I just prefer playing at Ivy Lane generally anyway. So, right, let's get straight into it and we'll just wait for it to load up. So the first thing I'm going to do, I will do a pre-season tournament. I'll probably show the highlights. I won't show all the games for that because really I want to get straight into the league games, but I'll play those games anyway and then I'll show you the highlights from each of the games, how it goes and how we're going to line up team wise as well. Okay, so this is going to be my current team at the minute that I've just had a quick play about with. So we've got Amos in goal, then we've got Gunter, Innes, Pearce and Purrington along the back four even. Then we've got Watson as CDM, Forster, Kasky and Williams in the middle, Doughty left wing and Madison right wing, and then we're going to have Anike up front. And then subs, we've got Maynard Brewer, Oshilaja, Matthews, Pratley, Shinney, Smith and Washington. Okay, so we're going to look at the youth academy that they've given me so far. So we've got a 48 rated goalie, 50 rated left back, 53 rated centre back, who looks probably the best player out of all of them so far, 46 rated right back, 50 rated centre mid and a 49 rated centre mid as well. I'll probably explore a bit more with the scouting network and everything probably in the next episode or maybe a bit later on in this episode, we'll see. But yeah, I'll probably explore a bit more with that a bit later, really. So yeah, so we've got Wagnerman, who is 69 rated, that's the one. Then we've got Bright, Aquo, Ari and B from the Bayern Munich B team. He's a 60 rated. Then we've got Karamoko Dembele, who's a right mid from Celtic. Emil Smith-Rowe, who I'm going to try and look at getting on loan from Arsenal as a cam. Adam Ida, who's a striker from Norwich, really highly rated. And Anthony Gordon, who's a left winger from Everton. So I've put in 4 offers for Delegate. Ida, I've put in a bid for him. Emil Smith-Rowe, I've put for a 2-year loan. Dembele, I put in a bid for him, and Bright Aquo, Ari and B, I put in a bid for him as well. We're just going to wait and see what Wagner Man and Gordon come back with the scout report, and then we'll go a bit more in depth with them. So we have come to an agreement with Norwich for 1.2 million for Ida, which I think is a really good deal. We're just going to go into the transfer hub and take a look and see what we can do about his salary as well. So I just went through negotiations for Ida, and we've signed him on a 5-year deal for £5,000 a week, which cost me 1.2 million transfer as well. So I think that's a really good deal for us. He's a really great player. So there he is, he's right there, 65 rated. I'm going to probably put him on the bench to start with, but then we'll probably have him playing a lot of the games as he grows as a player. So I'm going to go into the first game. I'm going to play it, but I'll show you guys the highlights at the end once it's finished. And then I'll probably get into the next episode where hopefully I'll have finished all these European International Cup games. I'll show you the highlights within this episode of all the International Cup games of how far I get. Then hopefully next episode we'll really push into the league games, hopefully. So after that game, it was a comfortable 3-0 win against Rotherham. It was mainly a first half domination, and the second half I made a lot of changes, and that kind of disrupted the game really. So Watson got a penalty, and Anike got 2 goals for me. He was probably the best player of the game. Him and Maddison were really good. Let's just go to the so the first goal for Anike, here it is. Had Purrington on the left, great ball in, and a powerful header by Anike, really good goal. The Ben Watson penalty, it was a fairly standard foul on Maddison, easily slotted away in the top corner. And then the other Anike goal was a poor pass out from the keeper. Anike managed to squeeze it through both defenders and slotted home for his second of the game. So yeah, it was a good game overall. Hopefully we can get some player ratings. There we go. So Ben Watson was the man of the match for us. I thought he had a really solid game. Same with Maddison, he had a really solid game. Anike 9.7. Again, he was really impressive. Good, solid defensively. Yeah, I was pleased with that game. So we'll move on to the next one. So we've managed to agree a £1.2 million deal with Dembele. We're going to try and sort that out. Got a transfer offer from Matthews, but I'm going to turn that down. Sorry, I already did turn that down, sorry. Not really looking to sell any players, to be honest, at the minute. Let's go to our transfer hub. So yeah, so we've got Dembele, so we're going to accept that. We're going to go to the negotiations, and I'd say anything from £900 to 1,900 I think would be a fair enough deal for him. We'll see how that goes as we move on to our next game. So, and we've also got a bid agreed for Bright Aquo Array and B. So we'll go to the transfer and accept that. Oh, we got our loan deal turned down for Emil Smith Rowe, which is a real shame. So we'll accept that. So we're going to negotiate some wages for him. So if we start with £600 and we'll go up to 1,600 for that, and we'll advance that, and we'll see how we go when we've come back after the game. So I'm going to play the next game. Same with the last game. I'm going to keep the same team for the minute. Then I'll show you the highlights afterwards once I've played the game. So there it is then, 5-0 in my second game. Just going to take you through some of the highlights again like I did in the first game. Anike, this is his goal. Again, really strong game from him again. Then there was another penalty, another Watson penalty. Again, this time I went the other way. Keeper didn't really have a chance. Forster-Kasky then got a goal. Just seemed like they were really splitting open their defence. Not really much competition for such a strong team. Then Marcus Maddison got a goal. Some sort of weird control he did there, but I don't know how he did that, but yeah, they all count, I guess. So and then a great finish into the bottom right corner there. Then last but not least, Ida got his first goal. Lovely finesse finish into the corner, and that was 5-1. Sorry, not 5-0. Then this was the really sloppy goal I conceded right at the end. It was really poor. Amos should have done way better with that. He's furious with himself in the defence. So I'm quite annoyed that I conceded the goal. Really, I was doing quite well up to that point. It was a really silly goal to concede, but still, 5 goals is nothing to complain about. So really happy with that, and we'll move on to the next game. Okay, so we've got some really great news. Bright Aquo Arayambi, he accepted the contract we gave him. So we gave him a 5-year contract for £600 a week. And Dembele accepted a 5-year contract as well with £900 a week. So 2 really good signings for the future there. I'm really pleased with them. So I've got 3 scouts who I've set up now. I've got 1 in Spain, 1 in China and 1 in Brazil. So hopefully we're going to find some really good players to add to our youth squad. We're just going to have a quick look at see how they're doing. Yet no changes from them. So we're still with the same players that we got. And none of them have really gone up much. So we'll see how they progress really. Hopefully they'll come along quite nicely. But yeah, we'll see as the episodes go on. So you get another great win. So we're now 5-1 on this game at full time. Just going to show you again some more highlights of this game. Dembele got his first goal. It was a really good goal. Crossed by Matthews and just at the far post to head in. Really impressed with that goal. Really good goal. Then we had Ida from a bullet header from a corner, which made it 2-0. And then Ida again, through ball to him, and then easy finish for him, 3-0 at that point. Then Shinny got a goal straight through, nice easy finish into the corner. So that was 4-0 up after 34 minutes. Then they managed to get themselves a goal just after half time. Really disappointed with that one. Too open. I don't really know what Oshilar was doing there, but yeah, he went for fish and chips or something. Other than that, the defence was solid. And then Maddison got a goal in the very last minute. Just a counter-attack really. Got into the box and just smashed it high up into the roof of the net, and that was 5-1. So again, I'm going to play against Heerenveen. It's a semi-final game. So yeah, really big, important game for us. I'll show you the highlights once the game's finished. So another great win. This time 3-2. Not as great though. 3-0 up in the first half thanks to a Nico Madison and Forster Kaski, but Heerenveen gave a second half comeback and they almost got us. I had a chance where I hit the crossbar and had the chance to go 4-2 up, but couldn't quite get it. So I'll show you some of the goals. So here's Anike's goal. Typical Anike header, great cross, great header for 1-0. Then Madison for 2-0. Passed the ball over to the far side. First time finish, top corner. That was quite some finish there on the for first time shot. Outside the foot, just curling into the top corner. Couldn't have hit it any better. Really, really good player for us, he is. And then Forster Kaski, back post header, and that was 3-0. But then they started to have a fight back within a 2-minute spell. Really poor tackle there. Really great finish though by their player, and then just got completely cut open by one pass. They were through on goal. Again, another lob finish, and that was 3-2. Yeah, it was this one. Through on goal and just smashed straight off the crossbar. It was really unfortunate that I didn't go in, but still we got the result, and we won 3-2. We're now to the final of the European International Cup. So now going into the final game against Ponferradina even. I've never heard of that team, but I'm sure they're a very good team in their own right. So yeah, again, hopefully we'll win it. If we do, I'll show you the trophy presentation, and obviously I'll show you the goals afterwards as well. So yeah, I'll see you in a bit. So it finished 2-0 to Charlton. Really, really brilliant result, and we've won the European International Cup, as you'll now see. So Ben Watson's our captain for this game, so he'll be the one that will lift the cup. Nice bit of silverware to start the season. Undefeated, and really positive start to the season, I think that. And there we go. Hopefully the first of many bits of silverware to be lifted this season. And yeah, really positive that. So we'll just go into the goals, and then I think that will wrap this episode up. So this was the first one. This was by Madison. Tidy little finish into the corner. And then who else but Chucks and EK. Nice little dummy there. Shirt pulled back, but bottom corner finish. Never in doubt really. So really good solid 2-0 win. And that rounds off the pre-season and the first episode. So how much prize money? So we got £1 million in prize money. So we got a nice healthy budget now. What is our budget actually? So we've got roughly about 8 million to play with, which is quite a good amount of money. So we'll probably look into some more signings in the next episode really. Our first game of the season is, so we got Gillingham away in our first game of the season, which is on September the 1st, which is just shy of 2 weeks away. So I'll be putting in some training and hopefully developing some of the players, and you'll join me next episode where we'll play Gillingham away in our first game. Thanks for watching this first episode. I've really enjoyed it. I hope you have too. Make sure that you subscribe, leave a like, and comment any feedback or suggestions for the for the next episode. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you later.